Hey guys, Nerdy Perkins here, coming to you from the decks of the world, and I'm going to be going over the updates that we got for the last couple days. And we're getting some purple now, and it's looking pretty interesting. Before I get fully into like the card breakdowns and reveals, if you want to see more One Piece trading card game content like this, I'm posting stuff as often as I can. If you want to keep up, subscribe, and I appreciate any little bit. It'll certainly help the growth of the channel. But anyway, let's talk about cards. So we got King, and this is looking really good. So this is a super rare, and we have the art kind of popping out, but it's not a full art. And he's a 7 cost, 7,000 power, and he has an on play action. You subtract 2 Dawn, and then KO one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less, and one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less. So basically, you're able to get a 3 cost and a 2 cost, or you could do 2 costs, 2 1 cost, whatever combination. It just has to be 1 3 or less, or 1 2 or less. So this is going to clear out a board. It'll be really useful. So King from the starter deck is a 6 cost with 7,000 power and can KO a 4 cost or lower, but it's just one character. So I don't know if maybe you do. So I have 2 of the standard deck. So I have 2 of the standard deck Kings in my purple currently. So I might throw 2 of these in. I think they'll be useful. Now that we're getting some more purple, I'm gonna deck tech a purple one, a purple deck. Like I said, I think this is probably a card I would throw in. Not a 4 of, but a couple just for an end game play maybe. And the next thing it's gonna be alt art. It is a minor spoiler. I only say minor because it's just like what King looks like without his mask on. It is nothing that's gonna like completely ruin your read through of One Piece, but it is technically a spoiler, I would say. But since it is an official card reveal, that's why I'm gonna cover it. But if it's something you're real sensitive to, you can skip on by this and check out the next couple cards. But like I said, it's literally just his face. It's like, and there's no actual, like, without any extra context, I don't think it's gonna ruin anything for you. But yes, so we see that King is indeed a handsome boy. So like I said, this is going to be the exact same card. It's just going to be an alt art. It's full art. I like that we're seeing that purple's getting dual original, like, if for a lot of these alt arts, we're seeing a original artwork for the non-alt version, and then the same, then a fully different for the alt. And this is breaking their pattern slightly, because instead of getting one of his zone transformations, we get him unmasked, which is interesting. I mean, I think I get why they did it, and I'm hoping that maybe we see, like I said, I at this point I'm rolling out that we're gonna get transformations in this deck. I think that's gonna be something we'll get added in eventually. Maybe not in the first few sets, but like I said, I think it looks like we're getting these alt arts with their different zone transformations, and in King's example, it's going to be this cool look at his non-masked face, which is like I said, I think it's cool, and I like the effect. I think it's going to look really good foil if you can get like a foil version of this. So then last night we got a low cost purple counter, and it is going to be ulti mortar. It is countered, you subtract 2 Dawn, and your leader or one of your character gains 2,000 during this battle, then draw 1 card. So you get that extra 2,000, which is pretty standard for a low cost counter with an added effect. And you also get the draw card. Like it's, I think I saw people debating how useful this is on the Discord. Honestly, it's something I think worth trying. If you're looking for a low-cost counter with a little more utility and you want some card draw, this certainly won't hurt, because you do subtract the 2 Dawn, but a lot of Kaido ramps, so as long as you're deck teching right, the chance of you drawing a card that's going to ramp you back up is pretty high, and the trigger is also a ramp, so if you get it from your life, you can just, add a Dawn and use it as a ramp card, which is pretty useful too. I think the mix of the counter and the trigger make this a at least interesting card to throw into at least a normal purple deck, if not a blue purple. Yeah, no, I think this will be fun. And I was talking on the Discord as well. This really shows how them using the manga digital art really works super well. It just pops, and I think that since a lot of the event cards are attacks, they do serve themselves well using the digital manga art, because they can use these big reaction panels that, you know, look really, really cool. And like I said, I think just the way the yellow, and then you have Ulti and Luffy in the center with the black lightning coming off. I think this is a really good art to use and a really good card. Yeah. And this morning we got our thick boy Susaki, 3 cost, 4,000 power. Ooh, I didn't notice until now he's a 2,000 counter. So that's where I think, you know, he's probably gonna be more useful to throw in. And if you add a Dawn to him, okay, so you add the Dawn to him. So I had misread the translation. I thought he was kind of more similar to Jack, but you get him on the field, and then when he attacks, you can trash a card and add a Dawn rested. Yeah, no, this is like I instantly took the original Susaki out of my purple deck. You know, I just think Queen is just a lot more useful for card draw, and I just did 4 of him because he also serves as a high level blocker. So, but yeah, no, this I think is a definite 4 of in a purple, at least for me. Like I said, if you have a different opinion or think I'm wrong, let me know. But ooh, now I'm thinking as well, I really hope we get a full art of this guy's zone transformation. You know, if we don't, I won't like spoil what it is. If you know, you know, and I think it'll be a pretty cool card. No, like I said, now that I'm like getting the full scope of this, I think this is a solid one, and I think the art's really good too. But yeah, that will do it, I think. Like I said, there's you know, we got a few purple, still waiting for more stuff. Should be getting the full list here, no, not this week, I think, but either this Friday or next Friday. I think it'll be next Friday. And then yeah, I have my starter decks on the way, hoping to do some kind of opening like stream thing, maybe at the very least. I'm gonna do an unboxing video for those. And then I have a booster, at least 1 booster box ordered. So hopefully, and then I want to order maybe another 1 or 2, just so I have some of those to open and can get, you know, get some of the Japanese cards to collect. But if you like what you're seeing here, give me a like. I would appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And that'll be all, guys. See you later.